Hi, hello everyone. Happy Holi. Hope all of you had good colors and lot of enjoyment in the morning. So let's get into our topic, which is which board should I choose for my kids' education. So I had done some research on this because I also want to change my kid who is studying third standard and CBSE. I thought I should give some serious thought on the quality of her education because she's getting upper into the her education. So I thought it's good time for me to give thought about it. So I'll share my thoughts on what I understood. So primarily we have CBSE, IGCSE, IB and ICSE. These are the boards that we have in India. And all the I's which I just said, other than CBSE, I'll tell you all the I's again. I'll call them as I's until I end this meeting. So IGCSE, IB, and ICSE. These three boards focus on holistic development, meaning that they focus on the overall personality of the student basically. And when it comes to CBSE, it's little unlike compared to these eyes. What it focuses on is you give me the result at the end. I'm least bothered about how did you come to that result. I am sure there is a formula there in place. You would have by hearted it and you would give me the result. The evaluation is mostly based out of this kind of approach, and the evaluation mostly focuses on how the speed in which the student performs and also the memory. So both of these factors are evaluated in the CBSE exams. When it comes to the other boards, they focus on the concept. So they make sure that the kids understand the actual application of the concept. So if at all if there is a division, right, so they will have multiple exercises on the practical examples how a student can apply division in his real life. Not that CBSE doesn't have practical examples, they are also equally competitive, but comparatively these guys have a lot, and that's application based learning that they focus on. Apart from this, there is another piece where they focus on the overall holistic development, meaning 21st century skills that the kids need to possess, or critical thinking, decision making, leadership skills, and learning to live with other people. That means learning to be a good team player and understanding to live in a society. So lot of factors comes into 21st century skills, and basically these will make a holistic improvement, holistic development of the kid. And what I felt is this kind of holistic development is what anyone would need after say 10 or 15 years from now, because everything is turning into automatical execution. So everything is kept into the computer and all the programs are running. So even for a doctor to give a prescription, even if you give the disease and symptoms, you get automatically the prescription. And when it comes to mechanical engineering, robots are there and you get just give the program, they just does the work. And any field you take, everything is automated. The cars are automated. Virtual reality is coming into very soon, and everything is going to get automated, which is already something found and is kept in the books. So bookish knowledge will turn into everything into systems. So what makes our kids unique and what makes our kids ready for the futuristic world is about the conceptual learning and also the critical skills that they possess, and the decision making skills that they possess, the problem solving skills that they possess, so and the communication skills that they possess. These are the things that will make them successful in the future employability possibilities that they would get exposed to. So that is my understanding. That is why I thought the ICE, all the International Board of Education, is definitely preparing the students for the future comparative to CBSE. But not that I am taking out CBSE completely. CBSE also has its advantages. The advantage of CBSE is since it focuses on the memory and speed. When it comes to competitive exams, it's the best curriculum. If at all you have thoughts to get your kids into Indian IITs, or the competitive exams, whatever we have to get into any kind of government sector jobs, this is very preferred board, which is CBSE. But however, I'll tell you one thing. Still, I am stuck at the one thing. Even to get into that, things will get automated in future, obviously. But obviously, it will take some time. But I am thinking it will be, definitely possible in next 15-20 years. Most of the things will get automated. So formula-based learning, rote learning will definitely not be a big plus or make our kids to be different from other people in their working environment. So that's why I felt all the international boards will definitely have a value add when we put them into that kind of education. And when it comes to the syllabus of the ICE, you have lot of options to choose, though it is confusing for parents and students. But once the kids get to that kind of learning, and they hold the responsibility of their own learning, then they will be able to choose that. Because in PYP, in the primary education time, we would have to choose for them. But after they get into middle year education, where they get between 7th to 10th, the kids are very smart today. They can choose by themselves which diploma they have to do in 11th and 12th. So it's best for them on the international boards, if at all you can afford them. That's one thing. And when it comes to the IGCSE, ICSE versus IB, I would say IB is a framework, and it mostly focuses on conceptual learning and also on the holistic development. It focuses on the practical approach and application based learning. They have n number of activities to give to the kids in the syllabus, and even on the evaluation also they check what is your theoretical knowledge there, and they have very good assessment programs. So if you really want your kid to be adaptable to the future, and to make sure your kid is unique with all the 21st century skills, then automatically we will have to go for IB board. If you want your kid to go to higher studies and easily get into GRE, TOEFLs, or get higher attention by the top-notch universities across the globe, then go for IGCSE, because IGCSE is from Cambridge University. Lot of universities recognize it and give lot of value add to this certificate. So that's one thing. And when it comes to ICSE, ICSE is again a private board, which is again maintained by Indian Council of Secondary Education. This also focuses on the holistic development, but the syllabus is again from the CBSE. They are also again having the same approach of holistic development of the kid, and also practical based learning. If at all the curriculums are compared, you would have similarities between ICSE and CBSE, but you won't have similarities between IGCSE or IB versus ICSE. So from curriculums point of view, there is no widespread of different subjects availability in ICSE. They have a separate group of subjects that a student can select, where it covers art or physical activities like dancing, these kind of activities. If at all the holistic development have to be if at all they have to choose their future in the STEM based learning, then they have to have that specific skill set, then they would have to go for ICSE. And IB also provides it, but as an intermediate between CBSE and ICSE, I feel like since the curriculum is also more or less same with CBSE. It would be good if at all you're thinking about holistic development also, as well as my kid also have to get into competitive exams as well, where they can catch up with the Indian jobs. Then I would say ICSE is a better option for us, where you can have an intermediate kind of learning there. So that's overall, guys. I made it a little short. There is another video which is lengthy about it, but yeah, for now this is it. I hope this video is helping.